Pop quiz, what do you think is going to happen next? You're inside the box with your striker and you would like to score a goal while the opponent is forming the Great Wall of China with all of the players. Option A, you turn to the top side, try to finish with the right foot, but obviously the shot is getting blocked by one of the players. Option B, you try to turn to the lower side to create some space, but you're getting swarmed from the players and you're going to lose the ball, most likely against an AI defender. Or option C, you're using the skill move you're learning in this video that helps you to create space inside the box and you're going to score a very nice goal. Well, I have a feeling what might be the right solution to it, but you will see for yourself at the end of the video where I'm going to show you what is going to happen here. I'm Benjamin from The Guide. And well, okay, you might see the solution already here, but this is not so important. Important is, this is video number 7 for our Advent calendar. And this means another gift for you. So in this video, you can get the gameplay analysis course at The Guide Plus for free. And this course is simply amazing, because there you can submit your own gameplay and this gets analyzed by one of us. So you get individual and personalized feedback on what you can do better. So this is one of the best ways to learn how you can improve, because this is based on how you play, on your gameplay. So if you spot the code, which is hidden somewhere in this video, you go down to the description or the comment section, because there are the instructions how to use that code in order to get it for free, but only the first person gets it. If you miss it, don't worry. During the Christmas period, we have some really nice offers where you not only get access to this single course, but all the courses that we publish, 10 plus courses, 100 plus tutorials for FC26. So if you want to gift yourself a very nice gift during Christmas, but also to a friend, we have a special offer for that. Check that out. You can find the link in the description. And now I have another gift for you, the skill move that I'm going to show you. And for this, we are going to look at the problem that you encounter that we are going to fix. And there it was already. We are inside the opponent's box and we try to create the scoring opportunity with a left stick dribble, for example. So here, something like this. We feel like we want to prepare the finish. So what we do is we dribble a little bit in this direction and then we want to set up the finish, either to that side or to that side. But there is still the opponent which can potentially win the ball by either like blocking it or like moving up a bit and tackle the ball away if we are not fast enough. So in order to avoid that, we will try to turn around to avoid this defender. And as you can see, this works. So we actually avoid the opponent. They can't win the ball directly, but then the next defender comes into play, because since we have some pressure here from the defender, also like the turning is not as fast, we are in danger of actually losing the ball right away, like after we turn, because this is rather slow. And as you can also see from this position, and this will be the difference as well, when we turn, like now we are not in a shooting position, we would take another touch to potentially be in a spot to shoot on goal. So this is rather slow, and even though left stick dribbling is quite good in FC26, it's still in some of those situations not good enough. So here is the difference. So bang, you see like one smooth action, we avoid the opponent and there's not a single defender who can get close, because we just like go through those defenders like a hot knife through butter. And the idea is with the drag back. We already seen some examples like this. So in that case, I control the ball to the lower side. So something like this. And here the idea would be the same, like let's shoot on goal, something like this. But there's also, once again, the defender in front of us who can ruin our plan. So you can already see how I start with the input, because now I do the drag back. And what I do is now I press L1 plus R1 or LB plus RB and do a 180-degree turn with the left stick, and then just flick it to the other side. Not turning or something like this, just flick it to the other side. And then you initiate this kind of pullback. So this is the first part. And then you can exit in different directions. And this will be very interesting. I will talk about later about this, how you can exit this. But this is a very smooth way of doing this. And as you will see, I will just slow it down a bit so you can follow this a bit closer here. We pull back the ball, so like this is the first part. And then we exit. And here, you see this defender is close by. If we return, we would have lost the ball against this defender. But now we have this kind of pullback, we are not turning and we are still facing towards the goal. And we have this perfect setup to now shoot on goal. We avoided this one defender and now we can just pick the side, the corner that we want to shoot at, and we score a goal. So this is how, in theory, the drag back works. We avoid this one defender, and then we have the perfect exit to just maybe potentially not have another touch, but just finish right away. So this is super smooth and slick and works even better now. For example, here, this is a really good example as well. See, with the way how I control the ball, you see it with the left stick input. When we control the ball, we decide in which direction we go. So in this case, we go to the top side. The opponent, I don't know what the opponent is doing here actually, but well, this is happening sometimes. But we have a lot of momentum right now to go in that direction. So the opponent, I think at some point they will switch and they will think, okay, I am, in that case, I'm controlling here the ball. I am committed going to the top side. So they will be also heavily committed to go in that direction because they have to respect the chance of us just dribbling in that direction. So they move the defender up to potentially block that shot. So like we need this kind of urgency to create that they think, oh, if I don't go there, the opponent just will shoot and I might concede. So this is the urgency we need. You see now we have the player switch. I already initiated the drag back here. So I had this left stick input and bang, like just turn it around. I will move the mouse away so you actually see it. Bang, just turn to the other side. And now here the exit, we do it a little bit forward. So something like this. So, and this is the perfect example because now we have the perfect setup, bang. And once again, no other defender comes into play and no one can hinder me at scoring. So like this is just beautiful. And now comes the really cool part about the drag back. And this reminds me about my competitive time in FIFA 14 or whatever. Like when step overs were strong, like in a different way than it was a couple of years ago. But anyways, I don't want to go back here memory lane. I initiate the drag back, right? Like I start with a pullback and now I already described that you can exit in different directions. And this is the beauty of it because you have like a lot of ways how you can do this. You pull the ball back. So like this is the initial movement. Okay, we pull the ball back. Now we can exit, for example, like this, 90 degree to the side. We can also 90 degree to the other side. We can go for the 180. But then we also have some angles in between, something like this. So we have like a star forming around us and also we can go back where we came from. So this is like how we can exit this. And the beauty of this is the opponent has to make an educated guess what's going to happen next. So how do they defend this? They have to respect that we can exit in all the directions. Obviously in this spot, well, there are some directions which are not so useful. For example, going back to my own goal, something like this. But still, we can vary that. We can change that. We can really develop something where the opponent has a hard time reading this. And this is what you will see in this example, because here the opponent thinks I go for the 180 degree turn. So they commit heavily on defending like this and they give us a pathway to score. See that? Like how they just run into the wrong direction because I initiated the drag back. Let's go back a bit, slow it down, drag back, running in the wrong direction, and now we are through and we are in the scoring position. Well, there's the next defender, but here no chance of blocking that anymore, and we scored the goal. And now you see this also in this example, like this kind of meta component, I like to call it, bang. Like I vary the drag back in this spot to really change it up. So let's go back to the situation, slowing it down a bit. We play the ball here, and now I already have the plan. Hey, I want to create the finishing spot with my player here. So I turn, like, and control the ball, and it's always good if you have some momentum in one direction, because this makes the drag back, I feel like, a bit smoother and also creates more urgency. So like here I go like this, then I start with a pullback, bang, and now you get into the head of the opponent what I want to do. The opponent thinks in this spot, okay, I'm going to exit like this, and then whatever, I can either try to shoot from here or can try to find those passes, for example, like this, which are very strong in FC26, so something like this. So the opponent respects this, thinks this is the most likely thing that I'm going to do, and therefore they move in the complete wrong direction because I just exit where I just came from. This is really surprising because you rarely see this, so they have a really bad read. The disadvantage is I don't end up in the shooting spot as in the examples before, but still very strong. I create this kind of like urgency. As you can see, the opponent just go for the blind tackle, and now we have enough space to just take this one touch to the inside, prepare our finest shot to the far post and score. And this is the beauty. And now we come back to the initial example. So you remember the options? Well, we talked about option A, going to the top side, finishing on the right foot, getting blocked, or turning, as you've seen in the other example, with the left stick to the other side. Well, good luck with that, trying to avoid all of those defenders. Obviously, and now you can see it with the left stick input or like the controller input in general, going for the drag back 180-degree turn to the other side. So bang, we pick up that momentum that we have, like to the top side, we turn that completely to the other direction, see how we create this nice pocket that we can go through, or like that we can shoot through, even more importantly. And this is, by the way, a player with a low-driven playstyle plus Benzema, and especially with those players, as soon as you have a small pocket, that's why Pina is so strong, because she has the 5-star weak foot low driven plus. She can score as soon as there's a small opening, she just bangs it in with a low driven. And let's look at this finish. Bang, like top notch. Unfortunately, I don't have this uncut here without the freeze frame, but I will just show it to you one more time. You see like here, turning it around, and then see this exit, bang, like if I do it as cleanly like this, very hard to defend. I don't want to say indefensible, but very hard to defend. So have fun with that skill move. We have plenty of this more. By the way, I totally forgot. Like if you are into stuff like this, I wanted to say that earlier. Check out the Guide Plus, because we have more of this stuff at our website there, at our platform. Really good to get better at the game. Also, what's going to help you is the video, which you can click on in the video right now here to get to the next video from the Advent Calendar. That's it from my side. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching. Keep a clean sheet. I'm out.